any encounter with the police, resisting is never advisable, but some individuals take it a step further. This couple not only collided with a police vehicle but also physically assaulted the officers. Consequently, both were arrested and found themselves incarcerated. There's a case involving an agitated mother who assaulted a policewoman without any apparent reason. An 80-year-old grandmother believes that laws don't apply to her due to her age. However, all these instances pale in comparison to Brenda, a woman who went to the extreme of firing a police officer's gun during her arrest. On a fateful day, Brenda entered a store wielding a gun and began a rampage, threatening everyone in her vicinity. Promptly, the police arrived at the scene, marking the beginning of our story.
The bathroom by the men's room over there. Let's go that way. No, go around that corner right there.
Put the gun down. Get out of the way. Everybody out of the store. Everybody out of the store. Put the purse down. Put the purse down. Put your hands on your head. Right now. Turn around.
Brenda's initial actions inside the store could fall into the categories of disturbing the peace or disorderly conduct with a weapon. However, what transpired later is of utmost seriousness.
Together. What did I do? We're going together, you guys.
Get my God damn! Hand up! 88, get medical here now. We got shots fired.
Okay, I'm done. I'll stop. Let me up, I'll
No,
get up.
you don't move.
Oh.
You understand me?
Yes, sir. Sir, I won't hurt nobody.
Shooting and injuring a law enforcement officer constitutes a severe offense. Typically, such cases are prosecuted aggressively. Depending on the circumstances, this act may lead to charges of attempted murder or aggravated assault, the latter being classified as a Class 2 felony in Arizona when a deadly weapon is involved. Given Brenda's apparent detachment from reality and behavior hinting at a potential severe drug addiction or mental health crisis, it is highly likely that a comprehensive mental health evaluation will be mandated. This evaluation could play a pivotal role in her legal proceedings, influencing the determination of her competency to stand trial. As per eyewitness accounts, the entire situation seemed quite dramatic. Incidents involving firearms are inherently perilous, particularly when the individuals involved are emotionally distressed, as in Brenda's case. It's apparent that Brenda lacks a full understanding of the gravity of her situation and the chaos she has instigated.
Sir, I won't hurt nobody. I just need up. You guys got burned stuff, it hurts. Guys, I'll take out.
Where's the gun at? Where's the gun at?
You okay, babe?
Even the police officers themselves were taken aback upon discovering that she utilized an officer's official weapon, resulting in an injury to his arm. While one team remained with the wounded officer, awaiting assistance, others initiated the process of dealing with Brenda.
What did I do to you? I promise I'll cooperate with you 100%. I promise you guys with all my heart.
What's in your hand?
What? Yes, sir.
Following the incident, Brenda was apprehended and faced charges of disorderly conduct with a weapon, resisting arrest, and attempted second-degree murder. Let's take a brief pause, shall we? A young woman named Aurora was seen swerving on the road, prompting a policewoman to pull her over to investigate. During the stop, Aurora unexpectedly reversed and collided with both a police car and a randomly parked vehicle. She asserts that the car moved backward on its own, leaving room for speculation on whether it was due to nervousness or another factor.
Are you guys injured at all?
We're not. I'm sorry. It was in park. I literally don't know why it was doing that. We have the emergency brake on. I don't know. We had it in park because we saw you coming over. We pulled it in park and it was rolling backwards. You can vouch.
Okay, you just hit a bunch of cars and us.
Yeah, we didn't hit any cars.
Yeah, you're crashed into a car right now.
We literally didn't hit.
You hit my car too. You're not going to be able to get out.
As the policewoman informed her that she couldn't depart from the accident scene, things swiftly started spiraling downhill.
I'm talking about you exiting the vehicle.
So what I'm asking though is, no. I'm being serious. I'm allowed to ask a cop a question about what we're doing. So am I driving this car away?
As of right now, you're not. I'm
Why?
still talking to you.
So you can talk to me. What you're saying is that you want me to get out of the car and not drive my car away. What I would like to do is to be able to drive my car away so I can get to work in the morning.
The police officer now indicates that she needs to summon a tow truck to remove the car, and the situation is progressively intensifying.
I'm gonna try and figure a way to get everyone out safely. I don't know how bad it is on that side, but you're not gonna be able to get out.
I mean, I'm pretty
That
sure
side.
you will be able to get out. Honestly, if you'll let us drive, I'm pretty sure we can drive away from this. Will probably be the best thing. 'Cause I did it
Nope,
tow
that's
me
not
away.
gonna
Well,
happen.
how's it gonna be any better if they tow me away? I'm gonna have to get away from this car eventually.
No, I'm just gonna have you guys step out of the car, just because I don't know if this car is
You're
safe
gonna
to roll
tow
back.
this car over us hitting their mirror?
What initially seemed like a routine traffic stop is now on the brink of transforming into a chaotic situation. Now, let's delve into the specifics of what unfolded. Aurora, in a fit of rage, forcefully swung open the car door and struck the policewoman. Subsequently, she vehemently resisted arrest. To complicate matters further, her boyfriend exited the vehicle and reached towards the officers who were attempting to restrain Aurora. Consequently, they promptly subdued him as well. Despite being on the ground, he persistently resisted the officers' commands, leaving them uncertain about his intentions. To defuse the escalating situation, a taser was deployed, swiftly bringing things under control. Now, let's hear the accounts of the suspects regarding this incident. Both individuals are now headed to jail, and for now, our attention shifts to Aurora. A search of her car uncovered drug paraphernalia, a possession that is deemed illegal. The drug paraphernalia statute explicitly prohibits selling or offering drug paraphernalia for sale, using interstate facilities to transport such items, and importing or exporting drug paraphernalia. Furthermore, marijuana was discovered inside the car, shedding light on the potential reason behind Aurora's nervous demeanor during the encounter with the police. Ultimately, Aurora found herself facing charges of resisting and obstructing an officer, categorized as a misdemeanor.
You're not hit. You're not hit. I'm not taking it. You just hit. That's not what happened.
Additionally, she was charged with a felony for battery threat to an officer. Now shifting to our next case, the central figure is a distressed woman who had been reaching out to the police repeatedly, claiming that her ex-husband had kidnapped their son. At the onset of the police intervention, her behavior took an inappropriate turn as she accused the policewoman without providing any substantiated arguments.
Never spoken to you before.
2 days ago, I could pull up my fucking
We're not
computer.
working.
Well, I can show you 2 days ago, but she was not, but she's the one that responded.
I did not respond, ma'am. I've never been here.
I can promise you, she wasn't there 2 days ago.
However, her actions toward the police officer took a more aggressive turn, resulting in a significant charge.
I'm gonna stop, and I'm gonna get a
Always
recording.
over here.
Hold on.
Do not.
Oh, no, don't
Okay.
push me that hard.
Do
I
not.
want to get a recording. Don't
You are-
ever fucking touch me like this again. Phone
Listen,
for a question.
You're not gonna
no.
keep putting your hands
Stop.
in my face.
I'm not going to. I'm gonna get
You
my
are.
phone. No, I'm not. He's
No,
hurting
right now,
me.
who's hurting you?
He just did. Over here. Help.
Okay.
He pushed me hard.
You
I
need
was talking to you.
back up, and you won't get pushed again.
The conduct of the woman left the police officers genuinely taken aback, as it proved challenging to discern her exact intentions. While she mentioned calling them due to concerns about her son, she failed to provide any specific information that could assist the police in their investigation.
So if you call back again, it's us that's coming out here.
That's fine.
Okay,
Thank you.
so if you don't need our help, don't call us.
Well, guess what? I will call because
Okay, well, if you call,
There's
it's
calls.
us coming out. Okay?
then do your
Ma'am, if you call, it's us coming out.
ready? Then do your f***ing job. Touch me again.
Her actions became increasingly irrational. She exhibited scars on her chest, asked the officers to leave her residence, engaged in arguments, and even confronted them directly.
Touch me again.
Ma'am,
Stop, please.
back up.
Stop touching me. I just got a f***ing surgery, and you're f***ing touching me when I f***ing can't f***ing feel anything.
A course of action that wasn't prudent. However, this was only the beginning.
By the way, do you
want to figure out
understand?
what's
He
going on with your
tashed
son
me
or not? Do you need
twice.
help figuring out
Do
what's
you
going on with your son?
understand?
Do you need help?
Back up your shit right now.
Her aggression escalated further.
Back
Don't
up.
f***ing touch
Back
me.
up, ma'am.
You're touching me.
Hands
Stop.
behind your back. Hands behind your back. Hands behind your back.
The woman's actions, including inappropriate exposure of body parts, screaming, and rolling on the ground, strongly suggested that she was grappling with poor mental health and in need of assistance. Despite several attempts by the police to calm her down, her erratic behavior led to her arrest.
Hurting me. me! Stop touching me!
That's it.
Have a seat.
She's touching me!
Down, calm
I
down.
just had a fucking surgery!
Are you okay?
I just had a surgery, am I okay? No, she keeps fucking hurting me!
Once placed in the police car, the situation took a more alarming turn as she physically attacked a female officer by kicking her in the head.
Nicole, are you okay?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah. I'm not bleeding, right?
No, I don't think so.
Later on, she got charged with assaulting a cop. However, if you think that what this lady did was bizarre, this does not compare to what this elderly woman did, just because she thought she was excused by the law for her old age.
That's what I have, okay? I have insurance, okay?
Okay.
I have insurance. Yes, I do.
Okay, you don't have to get upset.
Yeah, I am upset because why are you stopping me?
I told you multiple times why I stopped you.
Displaying an entitled attitude can only exacerbate what could have been a straightforward situation.
How much have you had to drink today?
Not much.
Okay. I could smell the odor of alcoholic beverage coming from you.
Well,
How
like
much have
a
you had
long
today?
time ago, I had like one drink. Did I have one drink? One drink like 3 hours ago.
I'm right here. Face me. Are you able to stand by yourself?
Yes, I am.
Because you're having some trouble standing, and so I'm a little concerned.
You know what? Because I have like the worst fucking day you could ever fucking imagine. Okay, whatever. I had one drink. One drink. And you know what? If those people serve one drink that's so fucking strong, that's not my problem.
Right from the beginning of the stop, the lady exhibited signs of dissatisfaction and minor aggression. However, what transpires next is truly astonishing. You wouldn't expect someone of her age to be so combative and resistant.
I'm going to have you walk 9 heel-to-toe steps down a line in front of you.
I can't. I'm 80 fucking years old.
Okay.
I can't fucking do that, okay?
How about I demonstrate? Hang on 1 second, ma'am. Ma'am.
Here,
Hang
here,
on.
here,
Nope.
here.
Hey. You're not there. Come back here.
I just did
I'm
it.
trying to explain the test.
Even resorting to physically striking a police officer.
What? What do you want?
I'm trying to explain it, and if you can be patient, I
No.
can explain it, and then you
No.
can decide if you
No.
want to do it.
Stop resisting, police! Stop! Hey, don't!
Stop.
The behavior of this grandmother seems to have no limits. At one juncture, she even fainted, only to regain composure and continue her assault on the police.
Come on. Do you need an ambulance? Ma'am, do you need an ambulance?
We have rescue responders.
Ma'am. Stop.
Stop it! Okay, if you kick me, you're gonna get a charge. You need to stop! You need to stop, okay? Stop! What's wrong with you?
What are you doing? What the f*** are you doing?
Now that she's in custody and on her way to the station, if you believed her rampage had concluded, you would be mistaken.
Stop kicking the car! Put your foot down. Put your foot down, okay? Put your foot down, ma'am. Or we're gonna it's gonna break the plastic.
Honestly, it's quite astonishing to witness the actions of this grandmother. Once the police managed to bring her tumultuous behavior under control, she found herself facing a slew of charges, including DUI, reckless driving, battery, resisting arrest, and ultimately aggravated battery against a police officer. Law enforcement officers often confront dangerous situations, but what happens when a cop has to deal with a personal issue involving a family member?
Dad.
This is the case for Officer Kovac, who disapproved of his daughter's relationship with 18-year-old Makai Coleman.
Get out of the car. Get in my car.
When he traced his daughter's laptop to Makai's residence, Officer Kovac decided to take matters into his own hands and conducted an unlawful traffic stop.
Oh. You're going to jail. Get out. Have a seat in my car. We'll make it up as we go.
The interaction is immediately marked by its unprofessionalism, with Officer Kovac making statements like, "We'll make it up as we go." Despite the emotional connection, he should have radioed for another officer to handle the situation, given the potential bias.
Any guns, knives, weed on you? What's that?
Obviously.
Go ahead and get smart before I can do something to you, even more.
As the passenger side door opens, revealing another of his daughter's friends, the daughter herself is nowhere to be seen.
34 Ashland. I tell you get out of the car? Did I tell you get out of the car? Does your dad know my daughter's in your house?
My dad?
Yeah. Or is your ma there?
Conveniently, Kovac pulled them over near the friend's house and decides to question the friend's mother, suspecting that his daughter might be there.
Why is her computer there?
Why would your daughter be in my house?
I don't know. You don't. So if I check and you're lying to me, you're going to jail.
You could check, and I'm not lying to you.
She's getting a ticket because she wasn't wearing her seatbelt, so that's going to cost you $20.
Then you know what? Get a warrant.
That's fine. I will.
Although the woman politely invites Kovac to search her home, he informs her that he intends to write a ticket for the daughter not wearing a seatbelt, using it as an excuse to search. When the woman revokes her consent, Officer Kovac's willingness to abuse power becomes evident.
Hey, you're making this
You're being
personal.
disorderly.
How am I being disorderly?
She wasn't wearing a
I
seatbelt.
was wearing my seat. You're making this personal. You want to ticket my daughter because you think your daughter is in my
No,
house.
she wasn't
Or
wearing a
whatever you
seatbelt.
go- I'm going to call 911.
In an attempt to prevent the woman from calling his colleagues, he releases the daughter without a ticket, only to discover an unexpected twist. The officer's daughter, Caitlin, had been hiding inside Mackay's car, terrified of her father's potential actions.
I didn't even see you. Get out of the car. Get in my car.
You can't. You can't take me. I am 18.
Get in my car.
Why are you taking me? You have to give me a reason. By God!
Unfortunately, her fear wasn't baseless, as Officer Kovac proceeds to essentially kidnap his own daughter by forcing her into his vehicle. Despite Caitlin being a legal adult with no legal infractions, Officer Kovac insists she needs a psychological evaluation and forces her to accompany him to the hospital. Caitlin's essentially being kidnapped, and Internal Affairs quickly recognizes Officer Kovac's illegal and irresponsible conduct throughout the entire situation. Kovac, listed as an available unit for a domestic abuse case that he never responded to, ultimately faces the consequences. He is later fired from the police department due to his unprofessional behavior. The case highlights the challenges officers face when personal matters intersect with their professional duties, and the importance of maintaining professionalism and adherence to the law, even in emotionally charged situations. In this intense incident from Vermont, a 52-year-old father took drastic measures to protect his child when he attempted to use an excavator as a weapon against the officers arresting his son. The situation captured on video depicts a highly volatile confrontation where two individuals, the detained suspect and the protective father, are essentially threatening each other with deadly weapons. The police officers find themselves in an exceptionally challenging position. They must maintain control over the detained suspect while simultaneously de-escalating the father's aggressive actions, all within the backdrop of a potentially life-threatening situation. Regrettably, the available footage ends at this point, leaving the outcome uncertain.
For all available units, I've got 343 and 254 and a 1010 at 1.
However, the radio dispatcher's communication can be discerned, notifying other officers of a 1010 at the address, which denotes a fight in progress. Additional units are swiftly dispatched to assist the two officers already on the scene, aiming to regain control of the situation and take the entire family into custody. Ultimately, the son is arrested on charges of burglary and assault, reflecting the initial reasons for police intervention. Simultaneously, the protective father finds himself in custody, facing arrest as well. These incidents underscore the complex and challenging nature of law enforcement when familial relations intersect with criminal activities, highlighting the delicate balance officers must navigate to ensure public safety and uphold the law. On December 28, 2022, an unforeseen incident unfolded when a witness reported a white vehicle striking a traffic light and leaving the scene. The abandoned damaged bumper served as a crucial clue.
Base, be advised, we have a white bumper.
Surprisingly, the suspect's vehicle, discovered at a nearby gas station, was driven by none other than 21-year-old Teresa, whose very admission hinted at her father's role as a local police officer.
My dad is
strongly.
However, the officers at the scene remained steadfast that the situation had surpassed the possibility of familial intervention.
You left Applebee's.
Yeah, I left Applebee's.
You cut through the plaza. You came out by Lowe's and Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
Did you hit the traffic pole that's right there?
No, I did not hit the traffic pole. This part was hanging off already. Hit a deer in Pennsylvania.
Teresa initiated a strategic defense, asserting that her bumper had previously sustained damage in an unrelated accident in Pennsylvania, nearly 25 miles away. Conveniently, it detached just as another vehicle identical to hers collided with the traffic light. Her repeated references to her father, sprinkled throughout the conversation, over 5 times to be precise, reflected her hope for a paternal rescue. Yet the officers began unraveling the truth from Teresa, who eventually confessed to hitting something, driving under the influence, and texting while driving, offenses that each carried their own legal repercussions.
And then did you drive away because you're scared because you had maybe had one drink and you think you're drunk?
Yeah.
And you might get arrested, but you don't seem like you're drunk? So you want to just tell the truth?
Yes, I'm telling you the
So
truth.
when after Applebee's, did you hit a traffic pole? You can't miss it. It lights up. It's red, green, and yellow.
I hit a curb.
You hit a traffic signal.
No, I hit a curb.
Yeah, you went up the curb, you hit the traffic signal fell down, and you
I
left.
was texting.
Okay.
Call my daddy to tell you.
Well,
He's a
here's
sheriff's
the
officer.
thing. Your dad, the sheriff's officer, wasn't driving your vehicle today.
Subsequently, the officers sought to engage Teresa's father, John, for more information.
John? Yeah. This is John, right? John? Hey, John, how are you? So your daughter hit a traffic pole. Okay. Where's the damage on the car?
Okay, the damage on the car there, I think it was like the front right bumper.
How bad was the front bumper?
Yeah, there was a little bit of damage. Can I come out? You guys out there?
That's up to you. I'll see if she wants you to come out, if she wants, you to drive her home.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Let me come out there and I'll see you guys in just a couple minutes. Thank you.
Okay, alright, sounds good.
Contrary to expectations, John clarified that Teresa had indeed hit a deer earlier, causing minor damage to the front right bumper. However, the severity of the current damage exceeded the prior incident. In a surprising turn, John arrived at the scene to discuss matters with the officers, leaving them initially uneasy, suspecting he might attempt to influence the investigation.
Yeah, what's up? So, what's she saying, and where the damage was and everything? This doesn't really make too much sense, so tried to get some more information out of her, but that piece of bumper there.
To their relief, John exhibited a commitment to transparency, seeking information to make an unbiased and fair assessment of the incident.
Okay, who's your supervisor? Not that I'm not, dude. I'm just asking.
Despite his cooperation, the sergeant on the scene requested John to refrain from getting involved, prioritizing the integrity of the ongoing investigation. Teresa's conduct became the focal point, especially her claim of having only one drink at Applebee's.
Did you drive away because you're scared because you had maybe had one drink and you think you're drunk?
Yeah.
And you might get arrested, but you don't seem like you're drunk?
Even though Teresa's father, John, followed protocol impeccably, her case took a different trajectory.
And everything that happened today, right? I don't think that you were okay to safely operate the motor vehicle.
Dad.
So,
Dad.
you got everything tonight.
Dad. Where's my dad?
Oh, your dad's right over here. Stop with this shit in the car. Right, you're arrested for DUI. Go ahead. Have a seat.
After enduring field sobriety tests, Teresa was escorted by her father to the police station, where her blood alcohol level revealed a staggering 0.17%, over twice the legal limit. As of the latest update, Teresa awaits her penalty, having been issued a court summons for driving under the influence, reckless driving, and failure to report a car accident. A poignant example of proper policing despite familial complexities. On March 24, 2023, the police were summoned to a domestic violence case that unfolded in ways far beyond their initial expectations.
Can you put the dog in a room for me?
I will.
Alright, who called?
Me.
You did?
Yeah, sure did.
The woman who opened the door shared a distressing account, claiming she had engaged in a heated argument with her father, who allegedly threatened physical violence. Her plea was simple. She wanted her parents to acknowledge their role in the challenges of her upbringing. The responding officer quickly sensed that this case would be a challenging one.
When did he threaten to punch you?
Well, treat me the way he treated me.
Hey!
I
Are you talking to me or are you talking to them?
No, I'm not talking. You know, I'm talking to her, making faces
What
at
I'm
me.
saying though is you need to be talking to me.
I have never once called the cops on someone before, and this first time, and he deserved it.
The law enforcement team decided to separate the daughter's father, who offered a contrasting narrative. According to him, his daughter had been relentlessly screaming at him throughout the day, blaming him and his wife for choices she had made. Despite the toxic dynamics, the situation remained relatively calm until a twist emerged. The discovery of a marijuana pipe in the daughter's bag.
So you have a pipe in there that's commonly used to smoke
Why
marijuana.
don't you take this?
As well as the wrapping papers, so...
Well, go. It's not your purse. You don't have the
Okay,
right
it's
to
called
get in
plain
it.
view.
Go the way.
Plain view. Turn around, put
Blah,
your hands
blah,
back.
blah.
Turn around, put your hands behind your back.
I was trying to
Turn around, put your hands behind your...
your...
You're going to be under arrest for obstructing if you do not comply. Stand up.
off me, you prick. Ow, that's my dick. Oh, that's right. No. Get on my back,
Give me your hand. Stop resisting.
It was conversation.
Simple.
He started threatening me, punching me, and I thought I had to call you guys for it.
Okay.
During the ensuing scuffle, the woman intentionally kicked one of the officers and vehemently resisted arrest. A search of her bag revealed a variety of intoxicants and illegal drugs, leading to the recitation of her rights and escort to the patrol vehicle. Inside the residence, the peculiarities continued to unfold. The officer detected a sound emanating from the bathroom, prompting a deeper investigation.
It happened back there. Something fell down back there.
Probably Christine in the bathroom.
Who's Christine?
A friend of Janet's.
Is she allowed to be here?
Yeah,
It's kind of odd that she stayed in the bathroom the whole time. Does she have warrants?
I don't know.
Hey, Christine! I need you to come out here for a sec.
As expected, the mysterious woman hiding in the bedroom revealed that there were warrants out for her arrest, leading to her apprehension. The woman's parents, meanwhile, seized the opportunity to shed light on their daughter's long-standing struggles, citing serious trauma from her younger years. They explained that she was presently undergoing therapy, a process that may have stirred up past issues and contributed to her aggressive behavior. Oddly, the specifics of the underlying problems were never disclosed. Despite the tumultuous situation, the parents were not charged with any offenses, indicating that their daughter's call to the authorities had backfired. From the available information, it appears that the parents were largely in the right, having been dealt a challenging hand in navigating their daughter's complex and troubled circumstances. In November 2020, the situation took a stark turn for Bruce Adams, a father who opted to exploit his authority as a county commissioner when his son, Kenneth Adams, was apprehended. The incident unfolded when Kenneth was pulled over for a traffic violation, running a stop sign.
How's it going?
Good. What did I do wrong?
Good. So the reason I stopped you is you didn't come to a complete stop at the stop sign?
I did.
And then you didn't have your turn signal on.
I sure did.
Okay.
I know for a fact I had my turn signal on.
Okay.
That's why I was surprised you were pulling me over, but...
However, the routine traffic stop quickly escalated as the officer discovered that Kenneth had a warrant for burglary and theft of a vehicle. Upon running Kenneth's license through the system, the officer unearthed the existing warrant, prompting Kenneth to become defensive and refuse to exit the vehicle.
Can I get you to step out of the vehicle with me?
What are you doing? No, what's going on? Seriously, what's going on?
You have a warrant.
How do I have a warrant?
I don't know how you have a warrant, but it's on our system right now. You have an active warrant out of 7th District Court here in San Juan.
I've gone to... No, that's incorrect. Because
Okay.
I've gone
Well, it's on our system right now.
Well, you
and I'm
need
not
to
going to argue with you about it.
me.
You're going to go to jail tonight on that warrant, okay?
No, I'm not. Dude, this is absurd.
Mr. Adams, you do have an active warrant for your arrest.
And who issued the warrant, though?
The courts have it issued.
For what, though? Because I've gone to court for everything. There should not be an active warrant for me anywhere.
Kenneth argued that he had already attended court for his previous charges, but the warrant persisted, calling for his arrest. In many cases, individuals are required to submit documents proving their court attendance and fulfill any mandated classes. But when Kenneth failed to provide these documents, the warrant remained unresolved, unbeknownst to the police.
Issued October 13th.
For what?
This year. It has some felony charges, burglary charges.
Dude, I've been to court for that. No, I've been to court for that.
You want to know the charges?
Yeah, I do.
So it has 2 burglary charges listed, a theft charge, mischief.
That's on my old case.
3 charges of burglary of a vehicle, and
Yeah.
criminal trespass.
Yeah, why is that floating up now?
As Kenneth was escorted to the police station, his father, Bruce Adams, arrived promptly at the scene. Bruce, conveniently the county commissioner for the local area, wasted no time in demanding an explanation and began exhibiting signs of corruption.
Where's Kenneth?
He's in jail. They took him.
You already took him to jail?
They took him to jail, and I stayed here with the car.
Why?
For a warrant.
Who do I call to find out?
To find out the warrant?
You're a police officer. Tell me who I call to find out why he's in jail.
I gotta be careful with this stuff, Bruce. You understand that? Okay. That's the warrant. Okay, so it says warrant status active, offense burglary, burglary, theft, criminal mischief, burglary of a vehicle, burglary of a vehicle, burglary
He's
of a
already
vehicle.
been to court over that.
You saw the warrant right there. I showed you a warrant. That I'm not
He's been
supposed to show
charged
you.
with that, and he has a plea in abeyance on all of it.
What do you want me to do?
I want you to turn him loose.
I can't turn him loose, Bruce.
Who can?
Nobody can. He's been arrested for a warrant. The courts can.
And the warrant's false.
Huh? The warrant's not false.
You want me to sue the son of a f***ing county sheriff because he arrested my kid on a false warrant?
The warrant's right there.
Evidently, Bruce sought to misuse his position and exert influence to shield his son from legal consequences. Fortunately, the officer stood firm, resisting any attempts to compromise the integrity of the legal process. Ultimately, Kenneth was released from jail, the warrant was withdrawn, and no further action was taken against Bruce. This incident highlights the potential misuse of power and attempts to circumvent the law, emphasizing the importance of maintaining the principles of justice and equality, even in situations involving influential figures. Would you believe that there are individuals out there who actively seek to end up behind bars? Take for instance this young woman who insisted on being detained after the police apprehended her friend.
I don't care. I want them to take me with you. I want them to take me with you. Hi, Mom. Hi, I'm in jail.
It's quite surprising, isn't it? Check this out. A vandal who went back to the very place where he committed the crime.
You have your ID on you? No, sir, I do not. Okay. Do me a favor.
Let me share a situation where the tables turned. On May 17, 2022 in Florida, a man reached out to the police, stating he was a victim of a road rage incident. According to his report, the other party brandished a firearm and issued death threats. Responding promptly, a notable number of officers arrived at the scene to assess the situation and ensure no further escalation occurred.
It's fine. I want you to step around the other side. Step around the other side of the truck. Sir, why don't you step over here? Ma'am, just stay at the motorcycle, please. Keep your hands up for me. I understand that you're armed. That's fine. Then put your hands right there on that pole. It's right there on the pole.
On this side, my right arm side, under my right arm.
Can you drop your knife? It's all right.
Your hands in the air.
It's good. Just keep cooperating. Thank you. Thank you. That's fine.
Hey, you're good with him? I'm going to help him.
Secure him. You stay put. We're going to work this out.
I know you're good. Step backward. Keep going. Keep going backward. Stop.
Go ahead, come.
Land your knee real quick. Right back. We'll get this figured out. Okay. Is there anybody else inside your truck? No, sir. I called you guys.
It's clear that the officers exercised a high level of caution during this intervention. When dealing with a violent or weapon-involved crime, law enforcement may find it necessary to use handcuffs even if an immediate arrest is not foreseen. For example, in cases like domestic violence calls or responses to armed altercations, it's standard procedure for officers to apply handcuffs initially, ensuring the safety of all involved until they can gather the specific details of the situation. Now, let's delve into the details of what transpired.
I got off 95 and I came to Pine Lakes. I was making a right turn. I made a right on red. They didn't like that. They were in front of me. Okay. He slams on his bike brakes. So I stop. I slow down. Yeah. He keeps going. She's throwing things out the back of that little pouch on her bike there, throwing things at my vehicle. I try to go around him, then he speeds up. Finally, he pulls to the right. He lets me around. I live right here. So I make the left turn to go home, and I pulled over because he's behind me again. Yeah. So that's when I called you guys. I got off my vehicle, I called you guys.
Who had the gun? Who had the knife?
He's got the gun, he had the gun, he pulled it out on me, I have the knife. A knife ain't much against the gun, obviously.
So you pointed the gun directly at you?
They saw it. They had to see it, all these workers.
Did he make any statements when he pulled the gun out?
He said, I will f***ing shoot you.
The lady on the motorcycle captured the whole incident on camera, so the police decided to review her footage. Things take a twist here. The video shows that the individual with the knife, who initially contacted the police, isn't entirely truthful about what occurred.
On the truck, he had the knife in his hand like that.
And then he went and he charged me
With the knife, yeah.
That's when the gun was pulled out.
Yeah, you can see him, he reaches in his jacket.
He pointed the gun at me. He said, I will f***ing shoot you. He said, I will f***ing kill you. And all these workers right there on the corner.
And what kind of gun was it?
Looked like a 9mm Glock.
How would you describe it? Color?
Black.
Okay.
Take a look at this. The guy who contacted the police alleges that the biker threatened him with a gun, but upon scrutinizing the footage, the officers discovered a different sequence of events. It turns out he initially stepped out of his vehicle with a knife. It was only after a confrontation with the biker that the latter pulled out his gun. Let's dig into the details of what happened before the firearm came into play.
Did you guys see anything?
Oh, yeah.
What'd you guys say?
They stopped right here, started arguing, got in the truck, went to slice the knife at the biker dude.
Yeah.
Biker dude stepped back and pulled his fucking gun out on him.
Did he jump out of the car with the knife automatically in his hand?
Yeah, he had that. It's like a knife, a big old knife.
Is that your husband?
Yes.
Okay, did he get off the bike with the brass knuckles in his hand, or did he get off just confrontational?
He got off as confrontational. He carries those in his pocket.
Okay.
He got out of the truck with the knife. He had the knife pulled when he got out of the truck. And that's when my husband put those on. Because he told me, he said, knife. And that's when I got my phone to record. Because I knew it wasn't going to go well.
For what it's worth, the vehicles never hit each other.
No.
There's no accident.
No. She smacked my phone out of my hand and broke my phone case. So.
Was there any other physical contact besides that?
No, she did hit me.
The phone? Or
I'm sorry. He hit me with his hand. He hit my hand, knocked my phone out of my hand, and fell on the floor. Then she kicked it. Then she picked it up and was going to slam it on the floor, but he said, "Don't."
What were you doing with your phone? When you were
I was trying to video.
How soon after you all stopped was the gun pulled out?
Immediately.
Was it the first thing you saw when you got out, or did you see it before you got out?
No, it might. Everything happened so fast. She's got it on video. You got to get that video. And when I pulled over, I jumped out with my knife. He had brass knuckles. He has brass knuckles.
At what point did you see the knuckles?
He had them on his hand.
Like the whole time while he was riding?
No.
Or like when you got out,
you saw them? Yeah. When I got out, I saw them. And he kept getting close to me. I said, "Man, back up. And then he was looking at the knife, and he goes, "Fucking knife?" He goes, "You bring a fucking knife?" He goes, "You're gonna fucking stab me?" I said, "If you keep coming at me, I'm gonna." And then he pulled out the gun. That's when he pulled out the gun.
Upon interviewing witnesses and analyzing the footage, it becomes apparent that Rafael manipulated the story to his advantage. So, what actually unfolded? Rafael initiated a road altercation with the motorcyclist by cutting him off and subsequently hurling an object at him. The motorcyclist pursued Rafael, exacerbating the situation. In response, Rafael stopped his car, brandishing a knife in anticipation of a physical altercation. The biker, equipped with brass knuckles, was warned to stay away, but after a brief exchange of words, Rafael lunged at him with the knife, slicing the biker's leather jacket. At this juncture, the biker drew his gun, prompting both parties to distance themselves. After piecing together evidence and narratives from all involved parties and witnesses, the police concluded that Rafael was, ironically, the primary aggressor. He had called the police on himself. Subsequently, Rafael was arrested and charged with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon.
Hello.
Hi.
Officer Barry, Wyandotte Police Department. You probably know why I'm stopping you?
Yeah, I almost hit someone's eyes.
Okay. How much have you had to drink tonight?
I'm gonna be honest, 2 drinks.
Okay, how big were they? Because the way that you were driving doesn't seem like just 2 drinks. Alright, we're gonna go over here and we're gonna run you through a couple of sobriety, see if you're okay to drive, okay? Alright, you said you had 2 drinks?
Yes.
That's honest?
Yes.
Okay.
2.5 if you want.
Okay, how long ago?
An hour ago. Tops,
an hour ago? What I want you to do is I want you to follow this light with your eyes and your eyes only, okay? Keep your head straight.
As the initial officer administered field sobriety tests, the second officer engaged the individual in the passenger seat with a series of inquiries.
How much have you had to drink?
2.
2? Is that an honest 2?
Honest.
Because we hear 2 is the number that everyone...
With you,
Yeah.
I'm underage.
Are you?
21,000.
Michigan law requires you to submit to a preliminary breath test upon request of a peace officer. It's a PBT. It's just a roadside breath test. Do you know what the legal limit in the state of Michigan is? The legal limit is 0.08. You're a 0.14. You're almost double legal limit, okay? Turn around, put your hands behind your back for me. You're being placed under arrest for operating while intoxicated. Just
Stay.
Can you stay in there?
Stay. Please stay. Keep. Please stay.
I'm staying right here. You can take me with you.
You can.
No, they can take me with you.
Over in Michigan, a police officer observed a vehicle driving recklessly. Upon pulling it over, the officer encountered a 21-year-old named Noel behind the wheel, accompanied by a passenger who later confessed to being underage. Noel displayed signs of intoxication, prompting the officer to conduct field sobriety tests, to which she readily agreed. Under Michigan law, an officer can also request a driver to undergo a preliminary breath test, PBT, if there's reasonable suspicion that alcohol has been consumed. This suspicion can stem from observed behaviors such as erratic driving, the smell of alcohol, slurred speech, or the driver's admissions. A blood alcohol concentration of 0.08 or higher is considered over the legal limit for individuals 21 and older. In this case, with a level of 0.14, the 21-year-old is nearly double the legal limit, intensifying the seriousness of the situation. Noel is on the brink of being arrested, but the actions of her friend Keon following this will leave you utterly astonished.
I'll go with her because I don't care.
No, your ride's over there, that Ford Taurus.
Yep, but I'm gonna go with her because I don't care. No, I'm going with her.
Where are you
going?
going?
I'm going with her.
What do you mean?
I'm going with her.
What does that mean?
That's my best friend for 9 years.
Okay.
I don't care. I'm going with her.
What's that mean that you're going with her?
I don't want her to go by herself.
We're not taking you to jail.
But I'm going to go with her.
Well, if you want to get in that car and go up to the police station, that's fine, but
No,
you
I
can't
wanna go
see
with
her.
her.
You can't go with her.
I'm going to go right here until I go with her.
You can't go with her.
I'm not going to go without her.
You can't go with her.
Can I drive her car then?
No.
Like, I'm not going without her.
No, you've been drinking too.
No, I don't care.
You told me you've been drinking.
You're right. I told you how old I am too. So
I know.
take me with her.
No. So where's your fake ID at?
Received, no more calls.
I don't have fake ID.
So how are they serving you then?
Here. I'm be straight with you. I really
All
don't
right.
care. I want you to take me because she's
I'm
your
not
woman.
going to take you. I'm just going to take it from you.
No, for real. But
I'm just
like,
taking it from
I
you.
really want to go with her.
I know you're trying to be a good friend and everything.
She's my best friend. 10 years. 10 years. I don't want to go by herself.
Let me explain.
She's
it to
never
you.
been to jail.
I
Like
know.
I'm gonna go
a
with
lot
her
of people
or
haven't
nothing.
been to jail.
I'm not going without
Let
her.
me explain to you what's going to happen. I'll explain to you what's going to happen
I'm
with
not
her.
gonna go without her.
She's going to get her own. She's going to get her own cell. She won't be with anybody else.
I can't go without her.
Okay.
Like I promise you. Like
She's
I
going
can't.
to be out tomorrow. She will be out overnight.
I'd rather go with
She
her.
has to sober up. You can't go with her. You have a ride right over there.
No, I
Your
don't.
boyfriend's
No,
right there.
I don't care. I'm
You
going
said
with
your
her or I'm not
boyfriend's
going with my
right there.
boyfriend.
Why don't you get walking?
That's it.
Pretty simple.
I'd rather go with her.
Why would you talk yourself into going to
I'd
jail?
rather go with her. I don't care.
She wants us to take her with you, but
does, because that's creepy.
But
Don't
we-
take her with her, please.
I mean, we don't want to.
Can you please stop?
But she needs to like really calm down.
Noel, what? What? Stop what?
They're gonna take you with you, please.
I don't care. I want them taking me with you.
No.
I want them to take me with you.
If you get arrested tonight,
And I'd rather go with her.
okay, you're not gonna be with her. You won't be with her. You guys are gonna be separated.
All right. Noel, I don't give a I'm going with you or nothing. I don't go with you or nothing. I don't know what's going on, but like Noel's going to jail 100%.
She's gonna be out.
I'm going with her. I don't care.
Hey, ma'am, is there anything else?
Please go home. Go home.
Dijon, take her.
I'm going with
Take
her. I don't care.
her.
Go home. Go the home.
You have things to worry
I don't give
about.
a
Listen to me.
I don't give a Go home.
No, you
Yep.
cannot go. We are
I don't give a
In 8 hours, I promise we'll be there for
Eight
you.
hours. 8 hours is not enough. I want to be here with her right now.
You can't be here with
Too
us
bad.
right now. This
Too
isn't
bad.
gonna work.
Go home.
Listen to me.
Go the
Think about your
home.
mom. She is not
I don't give. My mom is at home. I don't care.
exactly where you need to be.
Can you go shut Noel's door?
No, babe. That's
Can you go
not...
shut Noel's door?
No, babe.
Can you go shut Noel's door? No.
Babe. Baby, please. Kiki,
I don't go.
listen to me.
Bye, Kiki.
Why the are you here right now? No, you don't need me right now.
All right.
Give me my shit.
Babe,
Give me my shit.
You're going to jail now.
No, no.
All right, go
You're
ahead.
going to jail.
Take me to jail.
Please, let me just talk to her.
You're under arrest for
okay.
disorderly.
Babe, please,
It's fine.
please. Wait, officer.
No,
please,
it's
please.
too late.
Please, this is gonna
We-
change everything for her. Please,
Don't care. I gave her every opportunity in the world.
Please, just let me reason with her.
Nope,
Please,
sorry.
officer, please, like I'm begging you.
It's over. You got no weapons on you?
No. Wait. I might have like a tweezer on me.
Where's
like
it
right
at?
here, my front pocket.
In this pocket right
Yeah.
here? Can't interfere with police investigations and scream like that, okay?
This provides a condensed account of what unfolded following Noel's arrest. In the initial narrative, Keone persistently urged the police to apprehend her, and eventually both found themselves in jail. The police officer hinted that they weren't housed together. Each was kept in separate cells. Keone's actions are somewhat perplexing, but ultimately she achieved her desired outcome without complaints, accepting it with satisfaction. In the end, Keone faced charges of misdemeanor disorderly conduct and received a citation for being a minor in possession, consumption of alcohol. Meanwhile, Noel was charged with operating a vehicle while intoxicated. And now you'll see why it's a very bad idea to linger near the scene of a crime you've committed, especially when the police are still present.
Right here. I couldn't tell you his last name. His name's Nick. He got red hair. He's wearing the exact same outfit.
As he, when you saw him 30 minutes ago?
Well, exact same outfit as this 30 minutes ago and probably right now.
Oh, he's out there right now?
No, he just was.
Okay.
I don't know where he went. He couldn't have gone too far.
The police were summoned by the restaurant owner after his establishment was vandalized with spray paint. After examining the security footage, it was established that the vandal was a former employee of the owner. The proprietor also noted that the suspect, who happened to be homeless, had been observed in the vicinity of the restaurant just before the police were called. While the officer was in the process of documenting the damage, a report came in stating that the suspect had been sighted nearby.
What's up, man? Can you do me a favor? Come over here and talk to me for a second? Okay. You're going to talk to me. Do you have your ID on you?
No, sir, I do not.
Okay. Do me a favor.
Nick, right from the start, had no interest in engaging with the police because he promptly understood the reason behind their visit.
On the ground. Get on the ground. Right here. Get on the ground.
Yo,
Get on the ground. Get on the ground right now.
Put your hands behind your back.
Put your hands behind your back.
Put your hands behind your back.
I can't breathe.
Put your hands behind your back.
I can't breathe.
Put your hands behind your back.
I can't breathe.
Give me your hand.
I got this.
Help! 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 I'm being harassed. I can't breathe.
Give me your other hand.
I
Give me your other
can't
hand.
breathe.
Other
I can't.
hand.
You don't have to be so violent. I can't breathe. I cannot breathe.
Shut up.
I can't breathe.
Over on your side then.
Come on, videotape me.
Where you are, bud?
I like lawsuits. I already got a file.
Why'd you run, bro?
Because you tried to harass me.
Oh, okay.
In Nicaragua. In Italiano. Woo. I mean, accused of
Why'd you
war.
throw your sunglasses at me, bro?
I didn't. They fell off.
Okay.
I run fast. I run like 26 miles an hour. But I caught myself.
You got caught.
Yeah, I scored a touchdown though. I am an athlete. I play basketball, baseball. I will win. I don't lose. What? I won. I scored like 3 times. Y'all are so. The only reason you caught me is because I didn't feel like making another cut and running through you. That's a felony.
As the police were apprehending Nick, a separate team uncovered a post on Nick's Facebook. The post featured an image of a truck adorned with graffiti, accompanied by a message directed at Nick, questioning why he engaged in such actions. It appears that Nick has a penchant for vandalizing other people's property.
So you're going to jail for all the spray painting that you did on the front of the business and the signs? Yeah.
You know I did.
I watched you on video.
Video. You saw my face and everything.
I saw your sneakers.
Oh, because you know where I got those? My buddy's house.
Oh, you can tell it's your lawyer. You can let your lawyer know. Go ahead and wake up, man. Dude.
Whoa, why the
Come on.
Why are you punching me?
You need to chill out,
I'm not
okay?
doing
Go
You're
through this
Italian,
process. Stop being a child,
I'm not being
okay?
a child. I'm literally about to faint.
Okay, you're not about to faint. You're fine.
By loitering near the site he had vandalized and with his bold behavior, Nick was essentially inviting an arrest. Ultimately, he faced charges of criminal damage to property and obstructing law enforcement.